Yeah, we'll just get a few basic smileys.
Being recently named Alumna of the Year for the Herschelder Association has been the most incredible opportunity. It just made me feel like all the hard work I've done in my life has been acknowledged by the association, which is really the most important family that I have. I am so very grateful because life before Herschelder Association was very difficult, to say the least. I was born in Linwood, California. I moved to Van Nuys, California when I was a kid. When I was young, my father and his friend were both kidnapped and murdered, tragically taken from us way too soon. And so growing up, it was mostly my mom and my brother and I going through the struggles together. She would take us to work with her, cleaning houses, and I remember seeing her one day scrubbing toilets, fully pregnant with a broken arm. I remember thinking to myself, this is not the life that I want for her. That was a pivotal moment for me. I knew very early on what it is I wanted to do with my life. I knew I wanted to do science. I knew I wanted to be a doctor. When I was going through college, it was probably one of the most difficult times of my life. I was a full-time student. I worked the graveyard shift at Kaiser Permanente. I was exhausted all the time, and Horace Shelder made such a huge difference. The Horace Shelder Association State Scholarship was the first scholarship I ever received in my career. Having the financial flexibility to not have to work as many hours as I did was definitely godsend. I began pursuing so many opportunities because now I felt like I could. It's just an association and a family that keeps on giving. After I finished community college, I transferred to the University of California, Merced. It was there that I decided that I wanted to pursue a graduate degree. I was very keen and interested in the field of comparative endocrinology. Of course, the Horace Shelder Association, there they were. I applied for the Dennis R. Washington Fellowship. After completing my medical school education as well as my previous doctoral degree, I became involved with the University of Reno, Nevada in the capacity that I am a resident physician specializing in primary care, and I also am a specialist in endocrine disorders such as thyroid and diabetes. One of the things I love about going to the hospital and working in the primary care field is that it's real.
All right, I'm gonna have you lean forward again and take some deep breaths.
It's someone's life. It's what they're living through on a daily basis.
Deep breath. Perfect.
It just makes it very real for you. And so hearing these stories, talking to patients, going through their struggles with them, and then taking those personal experiences and bringing them to the lab, you couldn't find a better motivation. I just recently completed a postdoctoral fellowship at the National Lab in Los Alamos, and a lot of my work there was in cancer research. I also work at the University of Reno, Nevada, doing Parkinson's research as well as other neurodegenerative disease research.
It's very good to see a very strong effect with levodopa.
I currently work with Dr. Dagda as a collaborator. We're doing an animal study looking at the effects of a certain compound for the treatment of Parkinson's disease. Through the Horace Shelder Association, I was lucky enough to participate in the Global Leadership Summit, which took us throughout Europe, and I met some amazing colleagues. We bounced ideas off of each other. Then we had talks from entrepreneurs in their fields from all over Europe. I mean, awesome stuff, ranging from business to medicine. It was incredible. I became a field director very recently with the Horace Shelder Association for the state of Nevada. And the reason why I wanted to pursue becoming a field director was because I know I'm not at that stage yet where I can start giving back as much as the association has given me. However, I know that I can use my experiences to help other people who are in my shoes. As a field director, you get a very close opportunity with these applicants, finding them, helping them through the scholarship process, talking about your adversities, putting them on paper. These things stay with us for a reason because they remind us of where we come from. And when we get to where we want to be, we can look back and say, it has made this so much more beautiful because I took the long road and it was a beautiful landscape. I love to paint. I do acrylic on canvas. It's probably the only time that I can honestly say Nothing else is going on. It's just me and this blank canvas of opportunity. I would personally like to thank the entire Horatio Alger Association family, because I think that every single person that I've met that's been involved with the association has given me so much, whether professional advice or leadership skills. I'm grateful for each one of them.